This man here harassed me. I was minding business.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, he bumped into me and started insulting me.
If you've ever seen someone judge another person in public, only to end up embarrassing themselves, then this story is for you. What happened on this day in Tennessee was so unexpected, so public, and so ironic, that people who witnessed it still talk about it years later. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay with us until the end, because the way this racist incident ended was not just satisfying, it was hilarious. When racism backfired in Tennessee, Tennessee has a way of feeling calm on the surface. Even in its busy cities, there's a rhythm. Street music echoing between buildings, food vendors calling out orders, people walking slowly, smiling, minding their business. That's exactly how Market Square in Knoxville felt that afternoon. The sun was bright but gentle. Families filled the open square. College students laughed near food trucks. Tourists recorded videos of a small live band playing blues. Nothing felt tense. Nothing felt wrong. Until Carl Whitman arrived. Meet Carl. Carl Whitman was 58 years old and carried himself like the world owed him something. He wore an old baseball cap, sunglasses even though he was mostly in the shade, and boots that looked tough but had never seen real work. Carl loved to talk about how things used to be. Loved to complain about people these days. And most of all, Carl loved the feeling of being superior, even if he never earned it. Carl didn't come to Market Square to enjoy the festival. He came to judge. Enter Marcus. On the opposite side of the square stood Marcus Reed. Marcus was quiet, composed, and observant. Early 40s. Neatly dressed. Calm eyes. He had just ordered barbecue and was waiting for his number to be called, scrolling through messages on his phone. Marcus had lived in Tennessee before. He knew the good and the bad. He knew how to stay calm. What he didn't know was that Carl had already decided who he was. Without a single word exchanged. The collision. Carl walked straight toward Marcus. And instead of adjusting his path like a normal person, Carl deliberately bumped into him, hard enough to make the food tray wobble. Marcus looked up. "Hey, you good?" Marcus asked politely. Carl stopped walking. "What did you say?" Carl snapped. "I asked if you're okay," Marcus replied calmly. Carl laughed, loud and mocking. "Maybe don't stand around like you own the place." Marcus looked around the public square. "I'm just waiting for food," he said. Carl leaned closer. "Yeah, well, people like you always cause problems in places like this." The tension builds. A few nearby conversations stopped. People turned. Marcus took a slow breath. "Sir," he said, "I don't want any trouble." Carl smirked. "Of course you don't. That's what you all say." Now heads were fully turned. A woman whispered, "Did he really just say that?" Marcus straightened up. "Back away," Marcus said firmly. "You're being disrespectful." Carl raised his voice. "Oh, now you're threatening me? See? This is exactly why you don't belong here. Public eyes, public shame." Phones came out. A street musician stopped playing. Someone yelled, "Man, leave him alone." Carl loved the attention. He pointed at Marcus dramatically. "This guy's aggressive. I feel unsafe." That's when event security arrived. Security steps in. 2 officers approached. Officer Denise Harper, calm and observant. Officer Ryan Cole, professional and alert. "What's going on here?" Officer Harper asked. Carl immediately spoke first. "He harassed me. I was minding my business." Marcus shook his head. "He bumped into me and started insulting me," Marcus said. Officer Harper scanned the crowd. "Sir," she said to Carl, "multiple people reported you yelling." Carl muttered under his breath. "Figures." Officer Harper's eyes narrowed. "Excuse me." Carl froze. The unexpected turn. Before anything else could happen, a man stepped forward from the crowd. Older. Well-dressed. Quiet authority. "Officers," the man said calmly, May I speak? Officer Cole nodded. The man turned to Marcus and smiled. Marcus, he said, I didn't expect to see you here. Marcus smiled back. Good to see you, Judge Thompson. The square went silent. Carl blinked. Judge. The man turned to Carl. My name is Judge William Thompson, he said. I serve on the Tennessee Judicial Review Board. Carl swallowed hard. Judge Thompson gestured toward Marcus. This man you're accusing is a civil rights attorney, former federal prosecutor, and a guest speaker at today's Youth Equality Forum. The collapse. Carl's confidence shattered. Well, I didn't know. Officer Harper cut in. Sir, we have multiple recordings of your comments. Carl looked around. Dozens of phones. Recording. Streaming. Capturing everything. Officer Cole checked his device. Interesting, he said. Mr. Whitman, you filed a complaint last year claiming a judge treated you unfairly. Judge Thompson smiled. That was my courtroom. The crowd exploded with laughter. The funny ending. Carl's shoulders dropped. I just wanted barbecue, he muttered. Someone yelled from the crowd. Next time order respect with it. More laughter. Carl was escorted away, not arrested, just defeated. Marcus picked up his food. The band started playing again. And the festival continued. With one lesson learned publicly and permanently. Racism often hides behind confidence, until the wrong moment exposes it. If you enjoyed this story, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more real-life inspired stories where ignorance meets consequences. Thanks for watching. And remember, character always speaks louder than hate.